Well, good day there. My name is Eileen Thompson, but you can just call me Hettie. I've just returned from my home away from home, the library, to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born just down the road in Galva on December 29th, 1857. We moved to Galesburg when I was young, and I lived here for the rest of my life. Like any good Galesburger, I attended Knox College and graduated in 1877. I remained involved with the school for many years. They even gave me an honorary Master of Arts degree in 1937. After I graduated, I started work as a librarian at the public library. Back in my time, the library was just one small room above a bank on Main Street. Nothing like the Carnegie Library that would be built in 1902, or the lovely building that you all have now. I left work at the library in September 1884 when I married George Wallace. George was a very important figure in Galesburg. He was an attorney who eventually became an appellate judge for the 2nd District. We lived in a beautiful home on Simmons Street that was later torn down when St. Mary's Hospital was built there. We then moved to 96 North Chambers Street. I'm told that that house is no longer there, but I can assure you it was a beautiful home. Though I was never specifically involved in the suffrage movement, I was part of promoting many causes that helped inspire and encourage women and the right to vote. In 1911, I helped found the Galesburg Women's Club. We established ourselves to promote women's work, and that we did. By the end of the year, we had more than 200 members. In 1918, we established the Catherine Club, a place for young female professionals to live while working or attending school in Galesburg. I was also active at the First Baptist Church, where I led the women's Bible class for many years and participated in projects to restore Old Main on the Knox College campus. But the most important thing I did, in my opinion, is serve on the school board for 20 years, from 1902 to 1922. Encouraging the proper education of children was one of my biggest passions, and through my work on the school board, I was able to make many changes that helped young Galesburgers for years to come. My husband George died in 1921, and at that time I left our family home and moved into the Broadview Motel on the public square. I also took the opportunity to travel more and frequently spent my summers in Charlevoix, Michigan. It was during these travels that I suffered injuries in an accident that would eventually lead to my death. I was in a car accident in Florida on March 3rd, 1939, where I broke a leg, an arm, and my hand. Though it looked like I would recover and I was able to return to Galesburg, I suffered an embolism and died on April 27, 1939. I was buried in Linwood Cemetery next to my dear George. Thank you for coming to my story tonight. I hope you found my work interesting and inspiring. Remember, not every woman has to be from a big city or have a big voice to make a difference.